and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight. It's Thursday, the 26th of January, 2023. It's back. My friends, call family, let them know we are going live on Synergy. Remember, I have my own program. We have our own studio. We are sending a link to Synergy just to broadcast worldwide because they have the license to broadcast. So call your friends, call your family, let them know Real Talk with Saieed Ali is going live on Synergy. Now you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So on Facebook, it's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Like and share. On YouTube, it's TT Real Talk. Subscribe, and you will know when we go live. And on TikTok, it's Saieed Ali Real Talk. One word, Saieed Ali Real Talk. Like us, add us, share us, friends and family around the world will know that in Trinidad and Tobago, there's a program, and it's the #1 current affairs program in our country where we deal with real issues that is facing the people. Now, how do you interact with us? You can call us at 238-6716 live while the program is going on from 7 to 8 p.m. And if you missed the program tonight, there's a rerun the next day from 11:30 to 12:30 viewers. I am Saieed Ali, and this is the #1 current affairs program in our country. So, it's Bacchanal Thursday tonight. We're in the spirit. It's news time. What are we going to do? We're going to cause a little bacchanal in the nation right now. So here it is. President-elected Christine Kangaloo is confident that her past political ties to the People's National Movement will not affect her judgment in office, and noted that she has not been a part of the political party for the past 7 years. You may not have been in the party, but I am sure you are affiliated with people in the party. That is the difference. When I became president of the Senate, I resigned from participating in the political party. I resigned my membership, she revealed. Not because you resign from your membership or from any political party, which means you don't have ties, you have friends in high office. Look thing. Nothing? Look thing. She stated that since 2015, as the presiding officer, as the president of the Senate, she have never attended any political function and have received no political instructions. Does that say anything? Does that say anything? Kangaloo said, while she does not deny her past political ties, she never treated anything on a partisan base. And asked the public to give her a chance to perform her duties according to the Constitution. Okay, no problem. Not a problem. Now, viewers, like I said, in the Senate, being a president, both sides were supposed to hear conversations. Both sides. Now, she is the president of our country, the 7th president of Trinidad and Tobago. So we are not going to bash her as yet. We are not going to bad talk her as yet. Let's just wait for something to happen in Trinidad and see if she's going to disappear like our former president. Let's see if she's going to be more active in roles in our country. Let's see if she's going to step out from behind the curtain and come into the light and say, you know what, I am the president, I could stretch my hand and I could make a decision and we're going to fix that. Let's see if our president is going to come out rather than just sit on a chair and collect big money and do nothing like the former president of Trinidad and Tobago. 238-6716 is a number to call in, viewers. Hey, watch my nights. Bacchanal Thursday tonight, you know. We hot tonight, you know. For the last few days, I was a little down. I mean, the weather had me a little closed up. Thank God, the voice is good. The body is healthy, the show is live, and we remain number one. Bacchanal in the UNC. I told you it's Bacchanal Thursday. On a previous show, a couple previous shows, I was telling you, the viewers of Real Talk, how it is that our opposition is not vibrant in the parliament. Why it is they are not charging at the PNM administration for everything that they bring out. When Keith Rowley was an opposition, let me tell you something. The man was like, what former minister would say, Patrick Manning, like a raging bull. Hear this now. I love our prime minister, you know. You know why? You want to know why? He will stand on a platform, and whether you like it or not, he's going to say what he has to say. You could take it lying down, you could take it kneel down, you could take it stand up, you could take it turn over, you could be opening the fridge. He will tell you what needs to be said, and that is what I like about him. He's bold-faced. That is why in Trinidad and Tobago, there is nobody to go up at him. You know why? He's bold-faced. He's bold-faced. That's the reason why I come here now, and I am bold-faced. You know why? I saw his pattern years ago. Years ago. And I told myself, I said, listen this now, one day I want to be bold and brave like this man. Today, here I am. Here I am. Hence the reason why I could get things done for Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago I could get things done for. Why? How? You know why? just how Rowley brave and tell you what needs to be said. I will tell you what needs to be said. I think I get things done, but I just don't know about my mouth. And then again, when I go in my prayer room, when I go in my closet and I light my candle, when you tell yourself the door closed, I telling you I'm opening that. That's the difference. Bacchanal in the UNC. Some United National Congress members are now moving to seek changes in the party again. The motion was filed yesterday to mount a call to bring back all former inactive and packed up members to get a stronger national executive than the current management team. Look at Bacchanal. Look at Bacchanal. So if you're packed up, you're not active. Hey, you was active before? Yes, back in the party. Hey, you pack up, start back your engine, come back in the party. Let me tell you something, it's for years now. Not years, it's months now I've been asking, where is our opposition? Where is opposition? Your job is to stand in defense of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Anything the ruling party throws out in parliament, raise a defense. That is why now Keith Rowley is minister of everything. You know why? You want to know why? There is nobody to oppose him. That's why. Nobody to oppose him. He will come out like a roaring lion. Say what you had to say, and he done with that. He wrap up. Call a good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk, my friend.
I am watching the show at the moment, and I'm calling from Canada. And what I have to say is that Kamala and her bunch of misfits, they only talk behind closed doors. They can't come out in the open and face the fact. They can't come out in the open and be like Rowley, be arrogant, be bad, talk hard. You see? And this is the problem with UNC. They have no voice. Because all these guys, they only talk like women. They only talk behind closed doors, and they brattle them out. If they have to form government, they have to come out and be like Rowley. Be arrogant, and be pushy, and be a bad John.
I'm sure if I was on the UNC side, you might hear more things being done. I'm sure if I was heading the UNC, We'd get more things done in Trinidad. Because we'd go charging at the present administration. Why you bring this? Why you do that? Why you do this? A simple thing as why they raise gas. Why did the cabinet took a decision to raise gas? All they had to drop it back, take what I'm telling you. Because me and the opposition, just saying, I ain't joining no political party. Me and the opposition would have go with a serious charge. Why you raise it for? Give me a reason. Give me a proper reason. Otherwise, drop the price of gas. You see, when the ruling party raised the gas price, that cabinet took that decision. It's money they wanted, you know. It's money they wanted, you know. You think that business about you? No, they didn't have the opposition. That is why the gas price didn't went down. So here it is. The motion was filed by UNC Life members, MP Dr. Fawad Khan and Ramona Ramdial, and is being sorted by other UNC stalwarts, including attorney Larry Lala. Their letter to UNC General Secretary Peter Khan calls for the motion to be approved for debate at the Congress, as it sparks to the survival of the party and the readiness to return to government. The motion arrived following last Friday's Electoral College vote on a president, where a vote gave government nominees Christine Kangaloo a winning total of 48. But out of the total of 25 opposition parliamentarians, 19 MPs and 6 senators, UNC nominee Israel Khan, SC, received only 22 votes. So you hear this? Out of a total of 25 opposition parliamentarians, Khan only received 22 votes. And there were 3 spoiled ballots. Was that to make sure you're not this or that? If your ballot spoiled, nobody know who you vote, you know. Some strategy. I just like you know, some strategy. The division of the party line by the 3 MPs has been seen as an indictment on opposition UNC leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa. She's the leadership. Contacted yesterday, Khan stated that this was not an attack on a political leader, but a method to change the structure of voting to get a stronger institution. However, some UNC officials felt the motion might camouflage a takeover bid for the party. Well, in order to take over a party, you must start somewhere. I ain't condemning nobody, you know, I just saying something. You must start somewhere. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we have to question the Prime Minister. Are we supposed to be going into better days, which he said, or bad days, which he also said? Right back after this break.
Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Grooney Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now, on January 1st, 2023, the Prime Minister, in his New Year's message to the nation, Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali predicted that Trinidad and Tobago will be experiencing brighter days in 2023. We have the article. So, viewers, that was a message on his Facebook post. We predict brighter days in 2023. Now, this was on the 1st of January 2023. However, 20 days later, the PM told the nation to prepare for difficult days ahead.
I don't want you for 1 minute to believe that it's going to be plain sailing in Trinidad and Tobago. There are difficult times ahead, and we have to prepare to deal with those difficult times. And it is not everything that we have been accustomed to that we can claim as an entitlement because circumstances change. We have to be able to manage the change and survive within that change environment.
So Trinidad and Tobago, I want you to tell me something now. Are we expecting better days in Trinidad and Tobago, or are we expecting difficult days in Trinidad and Tobago in 2023? Call a good night.
Good evening to you, Mr. Said.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk, my friend.
I am not expecting better days for us because it is looming where the increase in your electric bill is coming. Your water rates would be increasing sooner or later. And there is so much other monies that the normal poor man have to cushion. So I think what he's trying to say is that better days are coming for him, his friends, family, and financiers. All the best. Have a good evening.
Thank you, my friend. So are we to expect better days, Keith? Or are we to expect bad days? Apparently, you can't make up your mind. You can't. You cannot make up your mind. You see, now, viewer, this is what I've been telling you. Whether he wants to say it or not, it needs to be said. So he comes out bold and brave and say it. Are we bold and brave enough to stand up and challenge him? Do we have anybody here in Trinidad and Tobago to challenge him? Do we? Somebody say something. Somebody say something. Is there any political party in Trinidad and Tobago to challenge our Prime Minister in his boldness when he makes speech to the nation? Nobody else. Nobody else but Real Talk. We are the only program on television that comes to you with real facts, with real energy, with real power. Watch me, the power coming like a fireball, it's even affecting the government. Because when I say, hey, I want that, I want that, and I want that, okay, Said, you will get that, you will get that, you will get that. Call a good night.
Good night, Said.
You're live, go right ahead.
The only way we are going to have better days is to remove this PNM government. That PNM government, there is nothing like better days. You know, I hear Raul is talking about this year going to be better because they're going to get property tax. What kind of foolishness is this man talking about? You're draining the population. You're having a better year. You have better days that come. You're going to increase electricity by 65%. Then you have, his people who is having a dictatorship say, this increase in electricity, that the supermarket must not increase the prices. So who's going to pay the brunt of those costs? Why is the government so pig-headed and don't want to pay their debt to the TNT? Now the other point, sir, this thing is too blatant now. It is only in the PNM constituency. I'm seeing on the news, $43 million to do a library in La Joqueta. Why is it only PNM constituency is getting swimming pool, they are getting library, they are getting community center? What about the opposition people? Does this money that they are spending, is it the PNM money or is it Trinidad and Tobago money, sir? Is it from our treasury? Now just think, where is our opposition? You're not hearing a word. When they are giving out houses, when they are giving out grants, it is only their supporters. So isn't that blatant misbehavior in public office? Where is the opposition leader? Why isn't nobody saying anything about it? It is time that we stand up and demand. We need these things in opposition to look at the road in most of the opposition areas, sir. Look at the dilapidated state. I don't know, but looking for better days, people have to be out of the equation. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, my friend. So here is now, viewers. Former police commissioner, and I want you to call in and tell me if you agree with this man, because I don't agree with this man at all, but I'm going to tell you why. Former police commissioner Stephen Williams has dismissed the belief that a single individual sitting at the helm of the police service could save the country. Instead, he said it was not about a commissioner, but about us as a society. You start bad. William added, the comments as he responded to question regarding the selection of a police commissioner and just what skills the incoming candidate needed to possess in order to effectively bring about positive change to the crime landscape. In an interview, he said, no commissioner is going to be our savior, and questioned, who do you feel committing the crimes? Hey, that is a statement, you know. That is a statement. Who do you feel committing the crime? He answered, it is our children, our grandchildren, our nephew, our niece, our cousins. Those are the people who are committing the crime. Calling on persons to take responsibility and act now to change the current situation, the former police commissioner added that he was doing his part to ensure the young ones under his care were following the right path. Now, viewers, let's go back. Let's go back to our former commissioner of police, Gary Griffith. Compare Gary works to the commissioner before Gary, and you tell me something. Caller, good night.
Good night. President, good night, my lord. How are you going?
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Everything all right, man. I cool on the side, man. I get a little help from the Pennywise people, man.
Come here. I listen, go ahead.
I get my little help there, man. I say, well, thank them for that, man. God be with them, and God be with everybody, my lord. But I don't know what's going on. How good things can come, but good things that come for those who wait, and good things that come to end. But don't I come to end, but I have faith, and knowledge, wisdom, and courage, and patience, but and pray.
All right, Prem.
Yeah, man. Take care, brother.
No problem. So we're going back to the story. Gary Griffith, a former commissioner of police. Trinidad and Tobago were trembling when this man started to work. People were getting firearms. Crime went down drastically. All sorts of crime went down because he was coming after you. It doesn't matter what crime you commit to making a video, he came after you to set an example. How many commissioners did that? How many? This is what we want to know. How many? Caller, good night.
Mr. Saeed, great program as usual. Well, you're hitting some good topics here tonight, but I want to tell you, I always learned growing up as a little boy, they say when God can't come, he does send somebody. You said it on your program too. Well, you is the God sent fella in this country, Mr. Said. You is a simple and humble man. Look at the platform you provide for the citizens of this country, for the voiceless and the helpless. Some of them can't call into your program, so they do it through others. The amount of people I meet every day and on weekends, and they're telling me about your program, they try, but they can't get through. So I will do it through them. And you are the only person I can say right now in this country is standing up for these people, these helpless and voiceless people. Because I was a stressed out person since 2020. Whilst I dig up in front of my yard, February 2020. I can't get it fixed. My retaining wall cracked. My yard is sinking. I was stressed out. And you give me the opportunity. You highlight my video and give me the opportunity. Although they have fixed it and nothing has been done, but I feel a little relief. I feel I will get justice. I feel something good is going to happen. And all because of you and Real Talk, Mr. Said. So the president-elect is on her speech today when she collects the instrument, she said give she a chance. She will do. We heard many speeches like that. This country, we are in our darkest period ever in this country. Nothing good is going to happen. And PNM is the biggest problem in this country. And I can say UNC is not the solution. Because you're not hearing the opposition saying nothing good, how they're going to manage this country, how they're going to carry this country forward. If they're going to come here with the same old politics and carry on with that, we fed up with that old politics and we want to hear something different from them. So Mr. Said, God bless you. God bless your program. Long live you and your program. Thank you very much, Mr. Said.
The operator want to talk to you, so you could just hold on the line. So Trinidad and Tobago, go back. Look at the commissioner before Gary Griffith and his work. And look at the former commissioner, Gary Griffith, and check his work. So this man, this former commissioner of police, Stephen Williams, has dismissed the belief that a single individual sitting in the helm of the police service couldn't save the country. Instead, it is not about the commissioner. It is about us as a society. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It is not us as a society. Crime will continue. Police were created to protect citizens when people started to thief and quarrel and run into one another and chop up this one and plan as that one. Rage is a serious thing. Rage is a serious thing. Police was designed to guard the citizens. Long ago in Kings, they had what? They had royal guards. The guards now is to guard the kings and those in authority. But there were also people with rage in the congregation. And when they would flare up, the king's guard will go towards them and put them out. So police in Trinidad and Tobago were designed to guard the citizens. So this crap Mr. Williams talking about, and this nonsense he wants to bring to TNT, oh, it is not about the police, it is about us, the citizens. Stephen, you're wrong. I am telling you on national television, you're wrong. Under Yorkie, how many crime it had? Did anybody fear anything? Sad to burst your bubble. But when Gary Griffith came on the scene, what happened? What happened? Crime landscape changed. It changed. Trinidad and Tobago needs somebody that is seated as the commissioner of police, who understands his power, who understands his authority, who understands that, hey, if you say sit down, they sit down. If you say South Police Station, raid South, let me tell you something, they may have no choice but to do what? Raid South. So what you want to come and tell me it is about us as a society? They were killing since Jacob days. Since Cain and Abel days. They were killing, jealousy, envy, mal, since the beginning of time. So don't come now to make a statement and tell us it is about us, the society. The act of Gary Griffith says you are wrong. We're looking at the facts. Forget what I say. Look at the facts. Look at the facts and you would see. Watch me, it's back on Thursday, you know. I'm feeling like I heated in this suit here, you know. So we are going for a short commercial break, viewers. But when we come back, we're going to touch on the Minister of Finance, Colin Mimwood, says there is no plan to increase fuel. Ooh, don't jump out your seat yet. When we come back.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan? Only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Realtor Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Grooney Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk, my dear.
Yes, hi. Could you tell us anything about the lifting of the ban for scrap iron dealers?
Well, I have been raising the topics for the last few days because Regional Armour, our Attorney General, supposed to revisit the amendments within the 2nd to the 3rd week of January. And I haven't heard anything about Armour coming out and explaining to the public when they're going to raise the ban. Because I have been lobbying for scrap iron to open back now.
Yes,
it's time that... Go ahead.
I don't know what is going on with them.
Thank you for highlighting it. It's time now that Regional Armour go back and check it. Let me tell you something. Yes, there were a lot of thieving and whatever take place, manhole cover and cup and whatever take place. Did anybody get jailed for it? No. No. Everybody innocent and proven guilty. Everybody. But now, it's time that Armour, who is the Attorney General for Trinidad and Tobago, revisit it. You see, at the end of every 30 days, Armour collected his salary. We understand that. That's his job. But what about the people now who use scrap iron as a daily job who have no income or no fixed income company like Armour? Keep in mind, There are innocent scrap iron out there, dealers. People who hustle on the street, they are innocent ones. What about them? What about them? Amo? Come naman. Come naman. Do something. There are innocent people out there who works in the scrap iron industry, buying iron piece by piece, ounce by ounce, pound by pound, kilo by kilo. What about those people? So here is viewers. Minister of Finance Colin Imwood have stated that the government has no plan at this point in time to further increase the price of fuel. I believe it was in March month. In March month, they raised fuel. How you like the caring government? I love it. I hope so. He was responding to a question from Wade Mark, who asked whether the government would consider placing a cap on further increase at the pump to not further burden the population after 6 consecutive increase. Mark said, since the price of oil and natural gas were fluctuating, the government could consider decreasing price when the price were good. Imwood stated that the price currently being received for oil export or exported from TNT were good and almost the same as those being received from Brent crude oil. He said, there is an extreme there's a fluctuating price in the market caused by multiple factors, and the government has to take measures and views for the future. He said, there is no plan at this time for further increase at the fuel pump. Let's listen to this.
And we have insurance for all of our buildings, in all of our missions, in all of the countries in which Trinidad and Tobago has representation. But when you have a winter storm and the roof is destroyed, the carpet is flooded, the windows are gone, the pipes have burst, the driveway is destroyed, one cannot wait for the insurance adjusters to do their inspections, to negotiate with the insurance broker or directly with the mission itself. And then eventually, after quite a long period of time, a payment is made. One cannot wait until the process of negotiation, inspection, evaluation of damage to a mission is completed, and you get the payment from the insurance company, and then you start to fix the roof. Because while all of that is going on, your mission will be shut down.
You hear that? That is your finance minister. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Saeed, I want to raise my concern with regard to the Dragon gas deal between Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela. My concern is how it is that the United States could give approval and a license to Trinidad and Tobago to start monetizing the Dragon gas field in Venezuela. How come the United States could give Trinidad and Tobago a license and approval to go ahead and develop the Dragon gas field in Venezuela? Now, here it is. Now, many people may not know this. The Dragon gas field is already in existence.
Yes.
So to go ahead and start to do business with that gas field, what you need to do, first thing you need to put on a platform. Then you need to run all those gas lines from the Dragon field with North Coast and up to some other pipeline connected to wherever they may want to go, maybe at Atlantic LNG. But the main question is this: who are the stakeholders and who are the key people who is going to design, finance, build the platform, lay the pipeline, in addition to operate? who is going to do all those things and where the money is going to come from. But here the nice thing about this, the license that was given by the United States, the approval, was for 2 years. Now this pipeline and these gas development, we know and I know it would take more between 5 and 10 years to materialize. So here my take on this. Now I believe it is a political shot. It is a political shot. Now the gas that they're asking for is to do downstream product, which will be like urea and methanol and those things, and they've been shipped to the European country.
Yes.
The European country, they are interested in fertilizers and stuff, but here what they did to the sugar industry, they closed down the sugar industry, and the European Union put monies into the Trinidad and Tobago government to assist the cane farmers and so forth. But here what we are talking here now is that supposing, and it's highly possible that those money that come in from the European to actually put into this gas line business, and for 2 years, just remember what I'm saying here, just for 2 years, a general is due within that 2-year period, or a little more than 2 years. So I believe it's somewhere along is politically inclined for this money to come into the country and for the PNM government under Rowley to get money for campaign financing for the next general election. That's my take, partner.
Thank you, my friend. Let's see how information has come out. Let's see how info has come out. Finance Minister Colin Mahmood has confirmed that some $815 million in supplementation of the 2022-2023 national budget will include $800 million towards an unpredicted shortfall for the fuel subsidy, plus $15.56 million on the maintenance of building, housing, and overseas mission. Embod said an unexpected shortfall in the fuel subsidy has been incurred by hike in global oil price due to the Ukraine war, meaning that the government now had to allocate extra funds to the now more costly fuel being imported for TNT motorists. All I hear that shot? All I heard that shot? Why? Now ask yourself, why was the refinery shut down? Why? Ask yourself, why did the refinery in Trinidad and Tobago shut down? Why? Lack of proper management. They could say what they want. I'm going to tell you a secret. I had people on the board. I had friends on the board. Side lack of management. Waste of money. Nobody can say where this went, where that went, where that went. I want to raise price again. Embod also added that $15.56 million sum was paid to fund the repair of building houses, TNT's mission, where the government went on, plus the provision of security for these. He noted some missions in Washington, D.C., New York, and Toronto had suffered damages such as wet carpet due to recent severe weather in North America. You gonna tell me this damn government paid for wet carpets? In where? Washington, D.C. and North America. We damn dotish, lackadaisical, uncaring government had to pay for carpet in the next country. 15. Part of the 15.56 million had to do that. Let me tell you something, Trinbagonians, my brothers and sisters of our land. while you're deciding how to cut your budget to pay property tax, while you're deciding how to cut your budget to buy fuel for your car, which your cabinet raised, while you're studying to cut your budget on how to make market, and how to go to the groceries, and how to buy children book, your damn government, your bloody hell government had to pay for wet carpet in a different country. Who money they use? Money from the treasury. What money did they use? Your tax-paying dollars they used. And then I, Saieed, now must not come out and open your ears and your eyes. Say you're bashing the government. The money you're paying tax when they're supposed to get a better road, they went to pay for wet carpet in North America. Now let's say something. Now let's say something, my fellow brethren. Saieed, you're talking nonsense? I just read it for you. Your finance minister said that. Call her good night.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Talk to me, my friend.
Saieed, I tired every week, time after time. These people only getting paid to fool people in this country, right? That's all I'm getting paid to do. I listen to a member talking. The man says he's saving money here, he's saving money there. They have a surplus here, they have a surplus there. And they owe billions in past returns. They owe money to contractors all over. The man asked a question, I said he's a businessman. A man who have a credit union, right?
Make it quick. Make it quick. I have a nice story for you.
If you owe him money, right, Saieed, you go come outside and say you have a profit.
How am I going to do that?
It can't work like that.
It don't work like that.
Next point I want to jump on you real quick, right? I read an article and I was seeing that Foster comment in La Orquesta building a library for $43 million.
Yes.
I want to ask the population, right? Anybody that's going to a library these days, or people that buy devices and download books to their devices? Why is it all going to waste and squander people's money? That is not their money. The same man that break down a store in 84 and telling people about illegal erecting. You remember that? Same man take us to the land, carry the land in Cuba. Now they come in and take $43 million, which is way overpriced. People don't understand the value of money in a side. That same building they're building there, I'm pretty sure that building could build for $5 million. Anyway, side, you enjoy your night.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, all you gonna love this, all you gonna love this. Let me tell you something. This is one of the reasons why we remained the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. This is why people like to hear Saieed. This is why Saieed just bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing else but the truth to you all. Listen this. Listen this. I'm going back to go forward. But he noted some mission in Washington, D.C., New York, and Toronto had suffered damages, such as wet carpet due to recent severe weather in North America. We taking TT dollars to convert it to US to pay for wet carpet. Are we dumb, blind, dotish, deaf, lackadaisical, stupid one time in Trinidad? Eh? Are we all that in one basket? It's 6 to 1, you know. Some cases 615, 620 to 1. So we taking 6 million. Listen this. No open all your eye. If we take 12 million TT, that's 2 million US. I'm using a wrong figure so you could understand how stupid somehow we is. Taking 12 million of we money to make 2 million US. How much stupid we could be. So here the best part. Ember justified the expenditure by saying it was impractical for TNT to wait on insurance companies to pay for the cost of damage, saying it takes a while for the settlement with insurance companies. I want to hear something? Listen to this.
And we have insurance for all of our buildings, in all of our missions, in all of the countries in which Trinidad and Tobago has representation. But when you have a winter storm and the roof is destroyed, the carpet is flooded, the windows are gone, the pipes have burst, the driveway is destroyed. One cannot wait for the insurance adjusters to do their inspections, to negotiate with the insurance broker or directly with the mission itself. And then eventually, after quite a long period of time, a payment is made. One cannot wait until the process of negotiation, inspection, evaluation of damage to a mission is completed, and you get the payment from the insurance company, and then you start to fix the roof. Because while all of that is going on, your mission will be shut down.
In Trinidad and Tobago, we do not have mother in hell winter storm. Many roofs are blown out in Trinidad and Tobago. What assistance do they get? What? Oh, let's say something. Don't be dumb. Don't be blind. God got teringa masinde el anta. God gave you eyes to see and He gave you ears to hear. I have lived 47 years in Trinidad and Tobago and I have never seen a winter storm. We taken 15.56 million to give to the US. Why? Because we dumb and we dotish. And all you out there who balling, great is the P&M. Let me tell you something. When rain fall, the pothole in front of your house, flooding out, you can't come out with your car. But part of all your taxpaying money, 15.56 million, went outside. While we have those in Trinidad and Tobago here, when they hear a little freak storm pass, a little heavy breeze, and the roof blow away, you have to take a loan. You think the government coming to help you? No, they are helping you. But the carpet wet, and they pay them. In US. Where? North America. Nobody gonna like Saieed, you know. Nobody would not love Saieed. You know why? Because I'm talking the truth. So I don't give a fly ras if you like me or not. I love myself and I love what I do. That is why I say, I have nobody to come and stand in front of me, you know. If I have nobody to come in front of me and stand, you know, with a snap of a finger and a twinkle of an eye, with a light in my closet, I'm moving you. I do business who you are. Terrence the Alsing understand who Saieed is. You know why? When he came out and said, oh, the man on TV and he balling up and making noise. When he get in an accident, what do you do? I came out right here and I said, I is the man who did that. Load me up again in a conference and it might be worse than that. I feel like afraid people. I ain't afraid nobody, you know. I ain't afraid nobody. As long as God gave me health and strength and provide me with money, no, I lie. As long as God gave me health and strength and provide a way for her to make money, Real Talk with Saieed Ali will always be on the network. Will always be on the network. Don't give me money, Lord. Create a way for her to make money because me ain't lazy. I'm working 17 hours a day. I ain't lazy. I will get up and work for it. Just to have it to fund this program. Who are funding it for? For you, the people who don't have a voice. And for you, the people who the right thing is being swept under the carpet, you're going to know your rights. Winter storm, we in Trinidad, we tropical. Only want to talk about winter storm. How many minutes we have again? Tonight, fiery boy. I can't start this next story. Hey, watch me now. I love what I do, you know. I love what I do. Hence the reason why God is always making a way for me. There are plenty of people that come. There are plenty of people that come and just want to tantalize Saieed here with this and that and the next. Dan, watch me. You see this road iron? You see this road iron? Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death? I will fear no evil. Why? For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff that comforts me. Come wrong, Mina. And now we have Real Talk Credit Union information open to the public. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. And as a licensed money lender, we provided for those who do not have. All you want to stop me? Better than all you. Viewers, we're out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, tomorrow's Friday. There's a rerun of this program tomorrow from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. Do join us then for a rerun, and we'll be right back here on Friday for Fire Friday. Until we meet again,